So my name's Alex O'Rourke. I work for a small company in Derby called Westminster Building Company. I worked there as a project manager to start off with, and now I'm moving on to the health and safety role, health and safety manager within my company. So I understand that RISC have a higher than average national pass rate, which is a big motivation for going with RISC. The reason I need NEBOSH is I'm taking on a new role in my company, and that's I'm going to be the health and safety manager, so I need some sort of nationally recognised qualification to be able to do my job properly, and just generally need to be able to boost my knowledge of regulations. The way I understand the guaranteed pass scheme is if you fail an exam, you can come back and resit the learning material, but you'll have to pay a small fee in comparison to the learning material to resit the exam again, which I think is good. It takes a bit of pressure off you, knowing that you're not going to get stung with the full fees again if you fail. So I think it sort of stimulates a better learning environment personally. So with the conventional method of NEBOSH, you have your 12 and your 13-week period of learning, I think 1 day a week, and then you have 2 exams. For me, compared to the method that I'm doing it now, where you just have 1 exam on 1 day and then a week later after studying another exam on a second day, that's much better because I can just put more effort into each exam with adequate time to study and revise. Based on my track record with exams, whenever I have had 2 exams on the same day, one normally suffers for the other. So I think it's a really good shout just to do a block of teaching, get the exam out of the way so you can completely clear your head and just tackle the next module straight on. I think it's really good that you can call one of your tutors if you're up late at night and struggling with your homeworks. They supply a book, they also supply some slides, which I think are a good way of condensing the knowledge of the book so it's actually digestible in terms of learning. So I definitely recommend using the slides, and obviously you've got the homeworks which are based on past paper questions. Again, it just puts you in a good situation to tackle the exam with some real knowledge and experience, as well as the past papers at the back of the folder as well, which I'll be tackling this weekend. Comparing RISC to other trainers that I've had in the past, I'd say they're pretty good because they provide a lot of their content online for you to look at, which is good because if you're a terrible note taker like I am, it's nice to be able to refer back to the slides. There's a lot of pre-learning that you can go through as well, that also revision aids that can help you online. I think it's very interactive, because I think in a lot of classes that I've been through before, it's literally just going through the slides, whereas with RISC you go through the slides, but you've got some quite experienced lecturers, tutors, whatever you want to call them, so they'll really get you involved and put what's on the slides into practice for you. I think I've had about 4 different tutors now, all from a different background, all have different perspectives that can tie into the NEBOSH and the training course itself. So yeah, I'd say on the whole RISC are a pretty good provider. If there was somebody else in my company who wanted to do the NEBOSH or I think SMSTS, Triple STS, I'd definitely recommend RISC because of the guarantees that they provide. They just seem to go that extra mile for you. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend them.